Canelo Alvarez is going to lose. All right? Don't worry. If you're a Canelo hater, don't worry. It's going to happen. Let me tell you how he's going to lose. And let me break this down for you before I go. Let me break this down for you. Canelo Alvarez is on a pace where he's even trying to fight in December. All right? He's going to fight Caleb Plant next, who he may get his ass whooped then. Caleb Plant is that type of guy. But if he gets past Caleb Plant, he's talking about fighting in December. Okay? When you're fighting like that, at that pace, you raise the probability of having a bad night. You start, your muscles is going to do what it do. All right? You start getting tired sometimes. You may have a bad camp or whatever. When you're fighting at that pace, you raise the probability of having a bad night. Also, you get seen more often. They studying you every little fight. There's more data. And there's somebody who's preserved, watching you having all these battles. Battle scar. Look at Canelo's face after Billy Joe Saunders. Eyes puffy. And he's trying to fight again in September. Battle scar after battle scar. And somebody's sitting back preserved. And they're studying every bit of you. Ask Ronda Rousey. She was out there. Holly Holm was just studying, bro. Amanda Nunes was studying, bro. He's going to get caught. And that's what happens. When you look at the great fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson, and you look at Sugar Ray Robinson, y'all think he's so great? He got his ass beat by Randy Turpin. Yes, he did. He went over to the UK and he lost his title against Randy Turpin. How good was Randy Turpin? He was very good, but he shouldn't have lost. Yes, he should. Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting all the damn time. Fight after fight after fight. Traveling. Went out, saw Randy Turpin, went to the UK. I'm going to beat him too. Lost. He's not that good. No, you're not taking everything into account. Then Sugar Ray Robinson got his rematch, knocked him out. 2-3 rounds? Knocked him out in 2 rounds. Beat the hell out of Randy Turpin. He was able to go back, reset, come back with a better night, and knock him out. But people see that loss now because people don't think now. Not barbaric with the gladiator warrior spirit that they had back then. People back then saw him lose like, whoa, he lost. But people lose. They fought so often. People now, they take this social media soft world that we exist in now, and they try to apply it to today. He lost to somebody. Ha ha. Different kind of warrior. When you look at the resumes, look at the fights before. When you see, oh, he had this loss, don't just count the losses on BoxRec. Look at the battles before. Oh, that's how that loss happened. He just fought 3 weeks before. And then got on a flight and flew out to fight Randy Turpin in UK. That's how that happened. And Randy Turpin is no pushover. He's the man. So that's how that happened. My man said Benavidez. That's how that happened. So you mess around and Canelo Alvarez takes on Caleb Plant. Let's say he gets by him. Tough fight with Caleb Plant. Fight Triple G. Let's say somehow he gets past him in December. Mess around, fight David Benavidez. They'll be offended. Whoop his ass. And then you're like, aha, I told you always lose. That's what's going to happen. Canelo's going to lose. Same thing is going to happen to Errol Spence. All Errol Spence does is fight the best. Look at Errol Spence. Look at him. Look at his last couple fights. Look at what he's doing. When he fought Mikey Garcia, he was top 4 pound for pound. Look at Errol Spence. Look at what he's doing. Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and all those boys. Look at what he's doing. He's going to keep running into. He's going to fight Terrence Crawford. He fight Ugas. He's going to keep fighting the top guy and lose. That's what happens. Anybody. It doesn't have to be a guy that's actually better than him. Just better than him that night. You get what I'm saying? So nobody has a resume like Canelo Alvarez. Billy Joe Saunders. Look, let's talk about Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is one of the better fighters in the world to me. When I look at Caleb Plant fight, the tools and how he fight, the guy is one of the better fighters I watch. That's just me, okay? But when I look at who he's fought, he don't have the experience, the ups and downs, everything. Canelo fought Billy Joe Saunders, a slick fighter. He fought Trout. He fought Danny Jacobs. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He fought Lara. He fought Cotto. He got these experiences with these guys. He should take on Caleb and get him. If you put them together, he should get him. He fought a guy, height, reach, Coleman Smith, Kovalev. He should get Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant hasn't fought nobody near on the level of Canelo. Andre, he ain't fought anybody close. Canelo got those fights against guys like Andre. He fought Danny Jacobs. He fought Triple G twice. He fought on that level. Andre got nothing. Everybody's Andre, he'll beat Canelo. Who has he fought? He has nothing in comparison to Canelo. He's a good fighter, but he doesn't have that experience. Nothing could beat that. Canelo should whoop Caleb Plant and Andre. But all Caleb Plant has to do is be better than Canelo that night. Ask Deontay Wilder. I say it all the time. Tyson Fury is better than Wilder, but that wasn't the best Wilder. It wasn't the best Wilder that night. It wasn't. Canelo Alvarez can mess around, fight after fight, night after night, soul drain after soul drain. Maybe just be throwing his bag that he's not even focused that fight. He's just throwing his bag and bam! Oh, Canelo's hurt. Caleb Plant finish him. You have a bad night, bro. Easily. And they're studying. When Buster Douglas studied Mike Tyson, so when you look at Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson, that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Buster Douglas, his mom was dying. The inspiration, okay, that he was drawing from that. His mom was saying, I know you'll beat Tyson. Buster Douglas looked at Tyson over and over again, trained over and over again. Tyson wasn't even thinking about Buster. He was snorting coke with Bobby Brown. So now you have a fight where Tyson isn't the best Tyson. Buster's the best he could possibly be, and he knows Tyson every move. And Tyson showed that he was better than him. He dropped him for 14 seconds. They let the fight go on. Game over. That can easily happen to Canelo. It happened to Sugar Ray Robinson. Canelo can mess around, have so many fights compiled up, doing this. Caleb Plant could be the very best he could possibly be. Canelo can just look at Caleb Plant as another guy. I'm about to be undisputed. Bam, I'm doing what I'm doing. And then he just slipped for a minute, a mental slipness because I'm throwing my bag. Bam, boom. Oh, he's rocked. Easily. It's a hurt. And then all of you are going to shoot right over to YouTube and say, I told you so. That's the fight game.